Okay, so I'm finally doing this because I've been meaning to for like the last month or so. Maybe you could tell by my last video that I'm going in maybe a different direction, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to start doing book reviews, okay? So if you're looking for funny, maybe this will be funny, but not really. I'm actually read and I like books and stuff, so sorry if that's a bummer. Anyway, so first book, I thought this would be really good given my last video. What's that? You haven't seen my last video? Oh my god, go to the last one. Can't talk. It's okay. Um, yeah. So given my last video, I thought it would be very good to less than zero. Do less than zero. So, um, basically, where to start? Okay. So written by Bret Easton Ellis. Released in 1985. It's an 80s book, and I'm kind of a weird junkie for 80s stuff, 80s literature, 80s movies, you know, John Hughes stuff. Obviously, that's nothing like Bret Easton Ellis, but still, you kind of get the gist. Um, Also, sorry if I sniffle a lot. I have bad allergies, so get over it. I'm sorry, it's not something I can control. I'll probably wipe my nose a bunch, whatever. Also, I'm drinking, but just cool off. Okay, so lesson zero. I like books like this. I like books about the 80s and about the 20s. So like I got a couple Fitzgeralds back here because I like books about kind of the times of excess. It's really interesting to me how, despite though people can have everything, so to speak, as one character in this book points out, Clay says, "Hey, you've got everything. What more do you want?" And he goes, "No, I don't. I don't have anything to lose." So yeah, kind of very dark, maybe existential. Probably not either of those, but I like that sort of disillusionment and sort of feeling that even though you can have everything, you really don't have anything. Um, thing when I first picked this up at the bookstore, I was like, I'm reading this. The first sentence, the whole motif about people are afraid to merge on freeways in Los Angeles. I love that shit, man. I loved that. Okay, so because it's just a book about disconnected people. I mean, all the conversation, not all of it, but a lot of the conversation is so disconnected. I was going through this and rereading this like a week ago, and I happened upon a part of the book I don't even remember that well. And it was like Clay, the main character, and another character are basically talking back and forth, and they're just repeating the question, "What do you do?" And it's like not even a significant question, but I don't know. It's like so just empty and disconnected. Neither of them can answer the question. In context, it makes a little more sense. Um, so yeah, I really really liked this book. I also, as you can might be able to see, I've gotten a lot of kind of wear on it. I like spilled a water bottle on it, and it was a total bummer. And then there's writing in there in the margins. Not my writing, but I like getting books that have been written in because I don't know. I like reading people's thoughts. That's not creepy. Um. The other thing. Um. What's really, I guess, interesting about this is sort of, if you know anything about Bret Easton Ellis, hipster sensibilities, um, then this book was kind of seen as sort of a semi-autobiographical book about him, and yet it's not. It's funny to see how, because it was written about a young kid that went to school in the East and came back west for Christmas break. Everyone assumed it was kind of based on him, but it's not. But it set up this sort of just aura about him that extends. I've got others. That's why I'm pointing back here. Extends into his entire literary canon. So the other thing, I know I keep saying the other thing, whatever. The other thing, there's like, and maybe this goes without saying because it's a Bret Easton Ellis book, but it's like so gory's not the right word, but it's the first one that comes to mind. It's disturbing, and even though he said in certain interviews, it's not a shock value book. It kind of is a shock value book, but not in a bad way. It's not needlessly shocking. It's sort of a satiric shocking, or sort of a everything. Even though it gets violent and shocking and disturbing, it's all there for a purpose. It's about disconnected people living in a very rich and shallow society, snorting lots and lots of cocaine. That sounds like your book. You should totally read it. Disconnected conversations. There's just this whole shallowness and disconnected. I know I've said that word a lot. Sorry about it, but it's a really good book. It was probably my favorite book I read last year, 2011. And I don't know if that's a good thing, but I think it's a good thing. I was primed to read it when I did. I read it kind of at one of those times where, I was just like, man, I really like this book. And so, take that as you will. So, also, this is my bookshelf. That's it for the book review. But don't click away. Hold on. I'm going to show you my bookshelf. I'll do more book reviews if you see kind of anything on the bookshelf. There's my hardcovers, randoms, more hardcovers. You see anything on the bookshelf you want me to review, tell me. Also, my hair's wet because I just got out of the shower, not because I'm sweating. So, yeah. I have self-image issues, I guess. No clue how regular this will become. Maybe this will be my only review. Oh well. Sorry that it's long, but I'm trying to fit in everything in one take. So, more book reviews coming. If you have any suggestions for me what to read, or of what to review, leave it in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and